Hello mates and lasses, this is 155mm bringing you another video. And today guys, hey, I'm going to put out some a little video here. It kind of may, even though it's mostly for the Gulf War veterans, from the guys who served over there from 1990 all the way to the 2003 invasion when Saddam Hussein was equipped with these weapons of mass destruction. This also will help out the people as well. God forbid that we have to go into World War III here soon, but it doesn't look good, okay? And Iran has these weapons. Iran has sulfur mustard, okay? And today I want to put out information here debunking a lot of the crap and the misinformation that you see on CNN. According to CNN, when a terrorist organization or a dictator, like a war criminal like Saddam Hussein, if he releases sulfur mustard against troops, a lot of times you'll see like CNN, they have this big fear factor that, well, there's going to be lots of signs of people are going to be dropping, they're going to be gasping for air, and they're going to just die right there. Well, that's not the case. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. There's several ways of using these weapons. You could drop sulfur mustard full on a platoon of troops, and that will have maximum effects. Or you could use sulfur mustard in a terrorist attack type method where you release the vapors upwind, sulfur mustard vapors upwind from a troop movement. Or during a World War III terrorist situation, terrorists could come in here and release sulfur mustard in several ways. In a populated area, in a city, etc. Using sulfur mustard, and the terrorists could escape, and the victims, the American victims, wouldn't know. I mean, there would be no signs, no symptoms whatsoever by releasing sulfur mustard vapor against American people. Now, what I want to show you here is what the lethal dose, what it takes, the lethal dose of sulfur mustard vapors getting inside the human body. How many milligrams of a lethal dose of sulfur mustard a human needs to intake before they die? And today I'm going to do that using these small Altoids as a stand-in. Each pill will represent 100 milligrams of sulfur mustard. Now let's go ahead and show you here. This is if sulfur mustard and vapors is released upon a platoon of human beings. This is how many milligrams they have to absorb inside their body through their lungs before it becomes lethal. Okay, each one of these pills represents 100 milligrams of sulfur mustard. And by the way, sulfur mustard does come in a solid. It comes in a gas, it comes in a liquid and a solid. That's 100 milligrams, 200 milligrams, 300 milligrams, 400 milligrams, 500 milligrams, 600 milligrams, 700 milligrams, 800 milligrams, 900 milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, or 1,100 milligrams, 1,200 milligrams, 1,300 milligrams, 1,400 milligrams, 1,500 milligrams. Okay, this is when we're at the lethal dose of sulfur mustard vapor right here. And it depended on your body type, depending on your health, etc. This also could vary. Some of the few signs and symptoms that you're going to see at 1,500 milligrams of sulfur mustard poison intoxication. Okay, you're going to see some of the only signs you're going to see at 1,500 milligrams of poisoning is sneezing, rhinorrhea, hacking cough, rapid breathing. And still at 1,500 milligrams of sulfur mustard vapor intake, there's still a chance you could be moved out of the area, receive medical treatment, and after several months, you could still recover from these symptoms. Now, That's from the symptoms though. That's not from the damage, okay, that this sulfur mustard does to your intestines. Okay, when it gets inside you, it goes through your lungs. It affects your lungs first. Okay, one of the biggest effects it has is your eyes. It has on your eyes, your lungs, and your skin. That's if it's dropped on you. But using a terrorist form scenario, the biggest effects it will have on your lungs. And from your lungs, it will go from your lungs into your bloodstream. From your bloodstream, it will go to your liver, your kidneys, your spleen. It'll go to your brain. It'll mess up your head. The brain is one of the places that sulfur mustard goes to. Liver, kidneys, spleen. And the whole time you're in this area, if this sulfur mustard is being released on you, low level, your body, your kidneys and your liver are dispersing this poison out of your body while the sulfur mustard is coming back on you. Okay, so it's basically you're recycling over and over again, which is the scenario that also at 99% that Saddam Hussein was using against the Gulf War veterans. Okay, so just thought I would bring this up to you all, guys. This will be very bad if they use this in America. So you guys really should look into this stuff and educate yourself on this stuff, because terrorists could drop, say if World War III was to kick off, Iran or a different Arab nation that hates America could come over here and have this sulfur mustard, and they could release this using the vapors in the wind. And they could get away, and poison and infect a whole bunch of people in a city without getting caught using these chemicals in this way, in this terrorist form. Okay, not even just dropping them on top of someone. Okay, so all right, guys, thought I would throw this out to you. Peace.